Alright, so today's video is going to be just a little bit different. We do have a clip, but we're going to watch the clip second. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to go over a tweet. This tweet here is from someone named Blair White. Some of you might be familiar with that name. Some of you might not be familiar with that name. Blair White is an American far-right political talking head. She is also transgender, but she makes her whole career, her whole entire political career has pretty much been, fighting against trans issues, being against transgenders, being anti-feminist. And I saw this tweet right after I woke up, so please pray for me, because I do need that. I saw this tweet as soon as I woke up from Blair White. This is her Twitter account. And she said, "I just woke up from a horrible nightmare. Ooh. That society gave veterans who died for this country one day of celebration, and LGBT. Didn't even get the whole acronym. LGBT people, an entire month. Oh, wait, that's really how backwards we are." Now, I read that tweet slow, and for those of you that are looking at the screen, you probably already read everything on the screen, but for those of you who might not have been aware, apparently Blair White definitely wasn't aware, or she's a fucking idiot, probably both. May is Military Appreciation Month, and it celebrates all active duty veterans and fallen soldiers, and I looked this up just to make sure Twitter wasn't pulling a fast one on me, and it's true. Could you believe that? This is even on our government military website. It says, May, since its designation by Congress in 1999. You know what? You want to know what we're going to do, actually? We're going to look up when Blair White was born, because I know that she's not that old. She was born in 1993, so she's old enough to know. She was alive. She was alive when they designated May as National Military Appreciation Month since 1999. So that's been around for way longer than Pride Month has been around. Am I wrong about that? Yeah, I know I'm not wrong. But they also have November. November is Military Family Appreciation Month, which was established the same year that Blair White was born. Look at that. She was old enough to know both of these things. So again, she's either a fucking idiot or she's doing the Republican grifting, which she is doing the Republican grifting. I also do think that she is a complete moron, but they also get two federal holidays. Veterans Day is one of the 10 federal holidays in the United States, and just yesterday, Memorial Day is also one of the 10 federal holidays. They get Memorial Day and Veterans Day and May and November. That's crazy. Isn't that crazy how that's way more than Pride Month, which is 1 month of the year. It's June. That's it. So, she says, oh, wait, that's really how backwards we are. No, you are backwards because you're a fucking idiot. Okay? Again, she was old enough to know all of these things. I mean, I don't need to even be covering this. I don't need to be going over someone who's this fucking dumb. And just so you guys do know a little bit of background, I can't show you guys one of the articles that was written about this, so I have to show you the Wikipedia article. White described feeling gender dysphoria from a young age, saying that my earliest memories were those of gender dysphoria, feeling uncomfortable in my skin and incapable of meeting male ideals. When she was 20 years old, she came out as transgender to her family and friends and began feminizing hormone therapy in 2015. She said that prior to starting YouTube, she was a self-described social justice warrior and held liberal political views, but stated her beliefs changed after starting college, and she pretty much popped up around 2015 and 2016. And for those of you that might remember, because I used to watch this type of content before I became more progressive. I grew up in a conservative household. If you guys remember, and they still exist out there. These people do make them, but I feel like they don't infect people's YouTube feed as much as they used to. Like those compilations that are like SJW destroyed compilation, and it's got like the Pepe in the thumbnail, and it's got like some like woman like screaming or crying, and they have like 6 million views. She realized that she would be able to make a lot of money very fast by doing the Republican grifter thing. That's what all of these people that say, I used to be a liberal, I used to be a leftist, but then I had an epiphany. I found a way. I know the way. And it's like, no, you just realized that you were going to be able to make a fuck ton of money spreading hate and being a bigot. And that's ultimately why Blair White is in the position that she's in now. But next, we have a clip here of Ron DeSantis on Fox and Friends saying just a quick good morning. This is a really short clip.
Is right now the time for Ron DeSantis to run for president?
Because everyone knows if I'm the nominee, I will beat Biden and I will serve 2 terms and I will be able to destroy leftism in this country and leave woke ideology on the dustbin of history.
That's right.
So Fox News asked him why it is time for Ron DeSantis to be president or run for president.
Now the time for Ron DeSantis to run for president.
To run for president. Why is it time for Ron DeSantis to run for president? Because woke. Because woke. That's pretty much all he said. He said, you know, it's woke. It's time to get the woke out of there. We got to get the woke out. We got to go grab that woke, get all the woke in America, find as many wokes as we can get. As many wokes as we can get, throw them in the back of our woke disposal truck and take them to the woke dump. That's what we got to do. We got to get as many wokes as possible. The more wokes that we can get under control, the better. Okay? We got to get the wokes.
President.
Because everyone knows if I'm the nominee, I will.
What is he says everyone knows? You mean your Fox News viewers that, again, aren't even... Fox News hasn't even been getting viewers anymore since Tucker Carlson left. But...
beat Biden and I will serve 2 terms. And I will be able to destroy leftism. And
he says that if he says that he's going to be the nominee and he will beat Biden. He's the only one that can do it. You know, Trump is supposed to be like campaigning right now. He's one of the first people that announced his candidacy. But he's not really doing a whole lot of stuff, at least not compared to DeSantis. But even when you look at the polls, Trump is still doing better in the polls. I don't know exactly how much better right now, but Trump is still doing better than DeSantis in the polls, which is kind of sad and pathetic on DeSantis's part, especially, like I said, when Trump just is canceling rallies, not doing anything at all except for crying on Truth Social about literally everything. But
in this country and leave woke ideology on the dustbin of history.
Leave woke ideology on the dustbin of history. You really have to wonder. You really have to wonder. It's like, you know, liberal, woke, I don't even know. You really have to wonder if the right knows, which we know they don't, but you really have to wonder, at least the people that just throw it out there so much, do they even know what they're saying? Does Ron DeSantis know what the word woke means? Does Ron DeSantis know what he means when he says woke ideology? Does he even understand that? I really don't think he does. I mean, this guy graduated from Harvard or Yale. I don't even know. A very prestigious school, very big school. He is. I feel like he is capable of knowing better, but I don't know. I don't know. Everyone is so radicalized and polarized in America now. I can't believe how stupid conservatives are. I just cannot believe how fucking stupid someone like Blair White is for her to sit there and say, "Oh, you know, that's just how backwards we really are. Veterans just get 1 day of the year when no, they get 2 days, 2 fucking days, and 2 fucking months." And I mean, I think there is a conversation to be had about how our government does take care of our veterans. I do think that our government doesn't give a shit about our veterans, but it's the Republicans, and I probably should have mentioned this before when I was going over the tweet, but it's the Republicans that want to cut spending for veterans and veteran care. They are the ones that don't give a fuck about the veterans. The Democrat Party, at least in some part, cares about getting veterans care that they need after they are out of the military. The Republicans don't. They have root repeatedly, go and look this up right now if you don't believe me. Look up which party cuts spending for veterans. Look up which party doesn't want to give veterans the stuff that they need, the resources that they need to survive and not be homeless. It's the Republican Party. But people in the comments have already said that they scrolled past all of Blair White's tweets and they didn't find any tweets of her criticizing the Republican Party because, again, it's the Republican grift thing. They can't really show you guys real facts, or then it would no longer be the Republican grift, because the Republican grift relies on straw men, false equivalencies, and literally just misinformation. But that's going to be it for the video. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, press that bell, turn on all notifications so you guys never miss an upload.